Okay, this is mental. Look above me, we're in the Copa Sudamericana final. But sack looms. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Stingerman. Now, from that intro, this has been the weirdest season I have ever had. You can see there, the pressure continues to grow on Davidson. We're on the brink of the sack. And what's crazy about this, our league performance has been abysmal, like the worst I've done in FM21, which I'll show you. But we're also into the Copa Americana final, and we've won every game in that competition. We've set a record. Right, check it out. So this is the way the competitions have flown this season. Now, first up, Brazilian National First Division. There it is. Look down the bottom there. We are 17th after 29 games. We've only won 5 games all season. And at the minute, we're going down. We are 2 points off relegation, and that's why the board are raging. Now, there's Rio de Janeiro State Championship. We didn't quite qualify. We're fourth in that. I don't understand what it is, but we're fourth in that. And happy enough with that. Now, this is the big one. Copa Sudamericana. We're in the final. And that's coming up today in a couple of games' time. If we make it, because every game now, I'm on the brink of the sack. This is why this season's so balmy. So this is the Copa Sudamericana. Now look at our performance in this competition. All the goals, 2-0, 5-0, 6-1. 4-0, 5-1. We actually lost one game, sorry. Then we won the away leg 4-2. We're in the final. We absolutely stormed that competition against some of the best teams in South America. On the flip side, check out our first division performance. Ugh. I didn't realise it was this bad because the cup games were mixed in with the first division performance because there's that many games. But look how bad that is. It's unbelievable how I've survived so long, in honesty. So I've got a 4-1 win there. Then after that, wow. And the worst season I've ever had. Look at this. It is so bad. I've only stayed in the job thanks to that cup performance. We've clawed it back now, look. These last 3 games, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. We've got another 2 games before that cup final. I'm just crawling and trying to get to that cup final without getting sacked. Now, a lot of it's to do here. I just could not settle on a formation. You'll see at the top there, we started off with 4-4-2 variations. Various different types. There was asymmetrics, there was normal. I get this thing in my head, like that game sums it up. 4-4-2, 4-5-1, 4-4-1-1, 4-4-2 in one match. What am I doing? Everything I preach about, I'm going against. I've got this thing in my head, I don't know why I've made this rule, that when I move clubs, I've got to have a new formation for every club. I've started to run out, so I started experimenting, and the team have just hated it. They just want to settle formation, and right through here you can see there's 4-3-3s, there's 3 at the backs, there's 5 at the backs, there's 4-2-3-1s, there's 4-4-2 again, and now we're in a 4-3-3. It's little wonder they haven't played very well. Right now I've had another play around, and this is what I'm going with. I want a really fluid front 3, which I've got. 2 inverteds on attack with a trek. So my trek's not going to stay up there, he's going to drop all over the place into these holes. And the fullbacks are going to back them up. I'm actually using overlap left and overlap right because I want them bombing past us, so these boys are going to hold onto the ball and wait for their overlaps to come and supply the width. In theory, that's what we're going with at the minute. It's aggressive. I just thought I've got to win some matches or I'm going to get sacked. So we're trying this fluid 3 up front. At the minute, we've got 3 games undefeated. I'm just trying to scratch, as I said, to that cup final, get to the cup final, win the cup and get the hell out of Brazil. This should show you the craziness that is Brazil. This is Francisco Flavio. He's played nearly all the games this season. I think he's missed about 5. But his total appearances this season, down the bottom there you can see, he's 51 games. He's already played 51 games. There's still about 10 games left. He's going to end up with 60 games. So I'm playing games with squads that are about 50% fit. They're absolutely knackered. There's so many games. Now, thanks to the cups, my actual performance with Fluminense overall has been alright. If you can see, games played 68, we've won 28 of them, drawing 14, lost 26. We've scored a massive 131 goals and conceded 87. Win percentage is 41%, which is pretty similar to my overall career record. My career record stands at 46%. Now, what has been good at Fluminense has been the growing reputation we've got, which comes with, I guess, the bigger leagues, the bigger teams, and also the fact we've took some more coaching badges. We're now on Continental B, and we're studying for Continental A. The Fluminense board are great. They're just saying, yeah, go, coach, learn. So our reputation now is up to 3.5, which means okay. Reputation on our characteristics is now up to 65%. The one thing I've slacked on massively is the media handling. Look at that, I'm down to 3%. I've been leaving it to the assistant manager, so I need to get that back. Everything else is fantastic. Even our finances is now 100% because I've proper clawed it back, and you can see that from what we've done with Fluminense. Here's the transfer history. So this season, our first and only full season with Fluminense, we've spent 11.5 million, but we've brought in 31. So the board are happy. Last little bit on the profile, you can see now, look at this. I've got some 20s going on. Motivating, managing, level of discipline's up to 19. Getting better now. Gotta do this, we've got to do it properly. Right, we're ready. These are the boys that are going to take on Bra today, who are a Red Bull team, so they're big time. I'm going asymmetric today because they're doing this weird tactic. For whatever reason, I have massive trouble against this tactic with the formation I'm currently playing, the 4-3-3. Wide, this is a 4-3-3 narrow, and it gives me problems, so I've adjusted mine to try and cope with it. So there's Red Bull, Bra. They're in pretty ropey form, so we might have a little chance here. There's our boys in decent form, considering they've had a disaster of a season. Fingers crossed, crew. Okay, first highlight, and Bra have the ball, building from the back. Now, we're not putting pressure on them because we're just playing counter at the minute. Now we put pressure on them. Looks like they're coming through the middle. Here's the fullbacks. We really need to pin them better because they're their only outlet. Militao gets up. That's Eder Militao, by the way. He's about 90, but we've signed him with a bit of experience. Jonas around the back. It's a great finish. Okay, it's coming up to half time. It's 43 minutes gone. We've played okay, but again, this guy, Jonas, is causing us issues. He comes into the box. Kivan gets the tackle in. Well done, son. Left back clears it. Here's Gomez. He's up front by himself. Can he do anything? He's into the box. He goes down. Ref. Oh, he's gone to take a look at it. I think we deserve this equaliser. He's checking the penalty review. I hate VAR. I hate VAR. I hate it with a passion. It's a penalty. I love VAR. Get in. Don't even know who's taking it. Who's stepping up? Who's it going to be? It's Militao, the veteran. Half time. These boys are going to kill me. We get the penalty. We deserve it. Look at the chances. Didn't give me the option to change my taker. Militao, former Real Madrid, misses. Okay, 15 minutes to go. Another change. We've gone 4-2-4. We're just going for it now. Here's Jean-Louis. Jonas, come on, boys. 5 minutes to go. Can we win the ball back and get it up the other end of the pitch? They're pinging it around like prime Barcelona here. He's Cena, not John. Crosses, Augustos, and it's put in. And that's going to be that. And that might be that for our time at Fluminense. So disappointing. Now we're very attacking. Everyone's up front. They're going to catch us on the counter attack. Jonas is in, and third goes in. Game, set, an absolute match. That missed penalty. Oh. Formento's just put a fourth in. I really need to not have 4 up front when I'm 3-0 down with 30 seconds to go. We have just been crushed. Can't even watch. So what now? Well, I haven't lost my job yet. I've got a job to do to keep us up. 16th place we are at the minute. 1 point above the drop zone. We played a game more though. So I'm going to play a few games now. See how long I last. Try and keep them up. But this has just popped up. We came second in the Best Manager Award winner for our performance in that cup. We won 84% of our games in 13 matches. So, every cloud, stop the press. Out of nowhere, Independente have offered us a job interview. I've not applied for it. They just like what they see. So this is Independiente, Club Atletico Independiente. They're in Argentina. They're currently 5th. Oh, this is a bit of a conundrum. Now look, I feel bad. Now throughout this Stingerman series, I've never jumped to a team when another team has came for me. I've always done my job, quit, and then gone to find a new one. But now, Independiente, you can see a couple up here approaching me. And what I feel bad about is, we got a relegation scrap. We're only 2 points above the drop zone, and we've got a couple of teams in and around us to play. I've decided to go into negotiations. I feel like a horrible man. I've gone to Fluminense, nearly won them a cup, but it looks like I'm also nearly getting them relegated. And I'm just accepting a contract for 3 seasons. It's done. We are jumping ship and we're going to Argentina. There it is. The bulbs are going off. We've jumped ship. We can never enter Brazil again. We're hated. We're now on our way to Independiente and Argentina. Season's underway, well underway. The media prediction's third, so they're lagging behind a bit that, so that's maybe why the guy's been sacked. But I've heard of Independiente. They're a huge name. So we've gone from Brazil to Argentina, and let's make a success of this one, because the last one, Fluminense, was a disaster. Hey, Fluminense have got 750 grand for me. That's how much Independiente have paid. Why? Now looking at it, there's not a lot wrong here. They're 16 games deep, won 9, drawn 4. They've only lost 3. They've scored 25, a good amount. Possibly conceded too many at 20. Let's have a look at the schedule. Now you can see they're out of the Copa Libertadores because they got beat by Corinthians. But in the league, they've been pretty damn good. They lost against River Plate, which is the biggest club in Argentina. They lost against Boca, similar story. But the rest, they've been superb. A massive defeat at San Lorenzo in the first game of the season. Not sure what happened there, down to 10 men. But since then, they've won plenty of games. So they've obviously got a pretty demanding board if they got rid of the last lad. Looks like they've been playing a 4-2-3-1, so they've obviously got the players set up for that, so I'm not going to steer too far away from that. I'm going to look at the squad now, but it's probably going to be a version of this because it's obviously working for them and they're set up for that, and we're joining halfway through the season. Normally when you join a club halfway through the season, they're in the depths, they're down at the bottom, like we joined Fluminense and we had to change everything, but these lot, it's all in place. Big old squad, you can see down the side here the average ratings. They're all quite high up with some nice green numbers flashing in there. So a lot of 7s here and there. So they've had a good season. Now we just need to push them on a bit. So what I think we'll do, crew, is I've put them into a 4-2-3-1. I'm going to utilise underlaps because I'm right into that at the minute. And we'll see how it goes. I'm confident we'll do alright. But we're going to leave it till the next episode now. Because we're at a new club, it seems like the right time to start a fresh episode. So Brazil is over. Argentina we're on to, which is quite fitting considering the image of the player that's on every thumbnail of the Stingerman series. So we'll see you soon for episode 22, or is it 23?